I didn't think we were going to be number two, you know. I didn't think we were going to be number two. That's what I was telling you how to go with what you had, because I thought she was going to do that.
I thought you were going to do like 4 or something.
I didn't think so.
Or you watch me back.
Good morning, all. The name of our company is Tropical Coolers. Tropical Coolers has the legacy of being the largest brewery. Tropical Coolers has the legacy of being the largest brewery and oldest and largest brewery in the region, Caribbean region. Having started production in the 1850s, it has accumulated a significant amount of records ranging from pamphlets, advertisements within old newspapers, radio, adverts, television advertisements, and administrative records, amongst other things. The archives plays an important role in the marketing of our company's products, and this will be further explained in our developmental strategy. So, Ruben will be explaining the strategy for the next 5 years.
Good morning, everybody. First, we make a project plan. We observe and inspect the archive building and the archives. After that, we approach the archives, and the photo told us that the archives are in a bad condition. We draw up criteria for maintain archives or dispose on them. The archive will arrange and select an appraisal. We make descriptions and inventory list for accessibility. We put on the archives in new boxes. So now we have cleared all the archives which are arranged and accessible. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. What myself and Vanessa will address is the infrastructural needs for a properly functioning archive. It will be necessary to expand the archives due to the fact that the number of records has far surpassed the current space available there. It is also imperative at this time because of the current expansion of the company itself taking place. As the company grows, more records will be created and subsequently sent to the archives. At the point of expansion of the archives, we, the archives team, should have input into the design and spatial requirements of the expansion to the archives. Additionally, we propose to have a souvenir shop built, which will be mainly used to attract regional and international tourists alike for purchases of memorabilia when they visit. I now invite Vanessa to speak on the equipment needs of the archives.
There are some equipment needed for the effective and efficient running of the archives. First, with the need of vaults and mobile shelves and acid-free boxes in order to store the records within the archives. There is also a need of a variety of rooms to store the different types of media there. Secondly, the implementation of environmental controls such as air conditioning, humidifiers in each room to take the moisture out of these buildings and to aid in the preservation of the documents needed. There is also a need for a reading room, which will accommodate equipment such as chairs, tables, and computers, which will help researchers who wish to use these records. There is also the need for scanners and cameras in order to upload documents and have them copyrighted to facilitate online users. Lastly, there is also the need for security cameras for protection and to provide a sense of security for users and documents. Thank you.
Right. So we were talking about expansion and equipment. So the next priority would be to hire new staff. We already have we are already the archives team in place, but with all the company's success and rapid growing, they're rapidly growing, so it would be difficult for us to maintain and manage all the amount of records that come in on a daily basis, hence the clutter of boxes that we have. So we were thinking it would be best to hire at least 2 archives assistants. This would help the archivists with the arrangement and description of materials and boxes, and they would also help in terms of the preservation. We could also assign one to the referencing, and also we can assign another assistant to the digitizing. Also considering that this is a very old distillery, we're thinking it would also be best to hire a conservator. And they would help with the environmental conditions make the archival material degrade. So it would be best to have this conservator to repair any old or damaged files that we have. Also, an archives pullers would be necessary, because after the request from the staff member is approved to to get a file, we need someone that would be able to pull and place the files back in the correct position. Also, cleaners would be important. We need cleaners to come in on a regular basis to help maintain a dust-free and a mold-free environment. In the initial stages, the archivist could probably do the training of they could do the training of the staff to show them how to, handle the records and give them minor preservation techniques. But later on, we could possibly think of bringing in an archive consultant to help with the training and helping other persons. And also, it would be important to train staff, because the company would also be handling the records on a daily basis. So it would be best that they know how to handle them and keep up with the international standards. Now Halsey would come and talk about the policy agreement.
Okay, the policy agreement would essentially govern the running of the archives and how records would be acquired and handled. Okay, the acquisition of records such as collection themes and policies, procedures and conditions for accessioning records, along with other general strategic objectives for the operations of the archives. So the collection themes in terms of tropical coolers would contain historical and administrative records of the tropical coolers. Tropical coolers would select, acquire, and describe records for the records, select, acquire, and describe the records for storage and access. Records can be acquired from other territories through a centralized system, because it's a regional organization.
2 minutes.
Okay. Records will be accepted by the Tropical Coolers Archives only after they have been appraised and selected for permanent retention because of their value. Records will be made available to users only after they've been arranged and described. Records would be stored in conditions meeting international standards and international archival standards. Acceptance of records. Records will be accepted based on transfer from departments within within tropical coolers, and if there's a case whereby memorabilia is given by individuals, we'll accept these things based on deed of gifts or through donations, or there may be instances where we may purchase materials for the archives. And now Calvin will come to
Okay, hello again. I will now speak about the financial needs. We estimate the expansion of the archives itself to be $1 million. We also seek an increased budget of $400,000 yearly to assist with covering our additional staff and maintenance expenditures. Any miscellaneous expenditure will be offset from the revenue generated by the souvenir shop. All revenue will be deposited into our archives fund. This concludes our proposal for the expansion of the archives at Tropical Coolers. Thank you very much.